Okay, let's get something sorted. What is the name of the boss to this stage? Well, that all depends on what country you're from. In Japan, its name went by Mecha Sonic. In the US, on the other hand, it was renamed Silver Sonic. If, however, like me, you're from the UK, and I think some other European countries, it, alongside every other mechanical Sonic, went by the name Metallics. So, for the purposes of this video, we're going with the US name. Okay, issue addressed. We are continuing onward with Sonic 2 on the Game Gear with Trial and Error Zone. Scrambled Egg. Yeah, Scrambled Egg. This is one of those stages which is, got very, very, very naff level design. Yeah, have fun, kids. So, we've got our trusty notepad and a cup of tea, and we should be able to do this. Roll here, and roll here. The main gimmick of this zone are the tubes from the Aqua Lake. They're back, and this time they like to fling you into spikes. So, yeah. Be sure to roll off there to take out the two badniks, as the badniks respawn in this game for whatever reason. And stop. Sure not to be running too fast. This zone also sees the reintroduction of the bomb badniks, and they're bloody annoying because they like to respawn like that. I think I can just ignore you. You can ignore some of them, but some of them you've got to sort of just dodge. And it's those which are annoying, because they like to just respawn out of nowhere. Here is what I like to call one of the trial and error pipes. If you get this wrong, you go into spikes, or a bomb badnik, one of the two. So here we go. Like in Aqua Lake, you have to hold in a set direction, and when you meet an intersection, you'll go in the direction you're holding. So here we go. Hold left, hold down, and now hold right. The holding right is optional, but get us that one up. And now hold down, and immediately jump off that platform. Because it falls, and if you're on it for too long, well, straight into the bomb bandit for you. And we can go up here for yet another one-up if you so wish. Catch this proving platform, and we now want to skip that pipe, and we want to take this one. Taking any of the pipe there means into the spikes, and that's no fun for anyone. And here's the last of the trial and error pipes. Now, thank God, if you mess this one up, you're not affected. There's no spikes or anything to this to fling you into. And this is the most annoying one to actually get memorized, so let's do this. And here, hold down. Now hold right. If you keep holding right, you get this nice bit of breathing space. Now hold down and left, and that's act one over and done with. The down and left, you've got to do it very, very quickly in order to pull it off. And I'm just going to take a bit of some cup of tea here. Tetley. Act 1 is pretty damn easy in all fairness once learnt. It's Act 2 where things start getting difficult. First and foremost, do not fall off here, the spikes. And now we've got to deal with the bomb badniks, and my god, they're annoying. And they like to respawn on you. Actually, let's get him to walk to this edge here. And have you respawned? You haven't. Yeah, it's probably best to get them to walk to the edge if you can, because otherwise they'll just respawn. There's not a fat lot you can do about them respawning, actually. You can move be only a few pixels away from them, and they'll respawn. Or you can move several screens and they won't come back. And we'll skip this one. You should have landed on a badnik if you can, it'll help it, otherwise it's probably going to get you. Now, the stage wants you to go to the left, but we're not doing that. We're taking a shortcut. Hold up when you enter this pipe, otherwise we're going to Lord knows where. And away we go. One up. And a crap ton of rings, if you so wish. I'm going to let that badnik fly harmlessly by, and fall down here. We're now coming up to the hardest section of the zone. which is this moving platform. Basically, we've got to keep up with this platform whilst navigating pipes. This is exactly as awkward as you think it is. So, let's do it. First of all, jump. And now this bit's a bit awkward. Right, jump up, bounce once, hold down, jump again, hold left, and victory in 9. Okay. I don't think there's that lot else the zone can do to you. But I think we're at the end now. Yeah, we're at the end. That's it, awesome. That little platform section is definitely the hardest section of the zone, by far. Mess up, and you go into spikes, naturally. Thankfully, past this point, we're pretty much safe. Even though we've got a boss to fight. Deary me. Now, the stage wants us to go to the left here, but we're just going to take the springs up instead. This is much safer. You've got a lot of room for correction if you mess up. Even though there are spikes at the bottom, it's actually very hard to mess this up. And we're soon going to approach the first of the mechanical Sonics. Yep, Scrambled Egg's boss is none other than Silver Sonic. And we messed that up. No worries. This bit's the hardest bit of the zone, and I think regardless of what route you've got to take, you've got to pull this off anyway. So you've got to slow down enough to hit the platform, we've done it, and jump up. And here we are, Silver Sonic. Silver Sonic has one very big, crippling design flaw. Whilst he's in a ball, if you are also in a ball, he can't hurt you. So, just keep jumping at him. See? Even his arm move doesn't really hurt you that much. Now, actually landing hits on Silver Sonic is tough, but just keep jumping. Seriously, just keep jumping. He cannot hurt you. All in all, this is by far the weakest of the mechanical Sonics. Whoops. May have hit the pause button there. Once defeated, he drops the last of the Chaos Emeralds. And we're done with Scrambled Egg. Overall, not too painful a level, really. Annoying, yes. And all the Chaos Emeralds collect you to move on to the Crystal Egg Zone, the final zone of the game. So, there weren't too many outtakes for that, mostly because I got the trial and error portion out and done with before I started recording. Still a couple though, so let's enjoy those. This is Scrambled Egg. And it's probably one of the... That was quick. What? I'll sure I was spin dashing then. Never mind. Let us continue Sonic 1 on the Game Gear. Wrong Sonic game. Let's continue Sonic 2 on the Game Gear with the Scrambled Egg Zone. This, basically, story-wise, is where Robotnik tells us to meet him with all the Chaos Emeralds. In reality, what the hell? I'm dashing! I'm spin dashing, look. Okay, that didn't quite... What the hell, seriously? Basically gotta jump through these pipes here. And jump again. Let it bounce you back once, jump back in, and we failed. I actually had to hold left there. Ugh. Speaking of nuisances, we've got these buggers. Jump onto their platforms to trigger them, and why have you respawned? Bloody hell. Yeah, if you go too far back, they respawn. Just be extra annoying. Whoa! That was a close call. Oh, missed jumping. So, yeah, let's do this. Let's not do this. Yet again, this is probably Sonic level design at its absolute worst. Like, what the? What? What? How? Okay, so paths not traveled and all that. Let's go to the alternate paths. Whee! Oh, wait. What's down there? Spikes. There's the spikes down there. Yep, there's no actual alternate path here. Fooled you. Okay, let's take the route not traveled. This is by far the hardest of the routes, and a good reason Scrambled Egg gets its reputation. Here we go. Hold right here, now hold left. And we're going to take the bottom path because it's the harder of the two. So, whoops, the hoodles. Okay, if you hold up at the very last intersection, you can go back to the top route, which is by far the preferable option. However, we're going the bottom route, which has bomb banics up the wazoo. And, of course, blind jumps. And here we are. In we go. Quickly jump off. And we're back on the main path. There is absolutely no reason whatsoever to go the bottom route. Don't do it. I think I may be misremembering things earlier. Turns out, the other route does not involve much in the way of pipes. But most certainly involves some bullcrap stage design. And hold. Held back too far, and hold. Right. Up we go. Either route is fine. I still think that this route's the best way to go. Either way, you're dealing with this stupid platform. So, what happens if you take on Silver Sonic without all the Chaos Emeralds? Well, let's take on Silver Sonic. So, we defeated Silver Sonic, and no Chaos Emerald. Oh dear. Well. Huh. Well, that was a bit of a non-ending. So, if you're wondering what happens if you don't have all the Chaos Emeralds, well, the game gets cut somewhat short. And we get this depressing ending. You see, the whole plot to this game was Tails has been kidnapped. And the Robotnik doesn't like the fact you didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds very much. Hadouken! So, yeah, this happens. And you failed. See, it turns out Robotnik's got a bit of a mean streak. And Tails is dead. Sweet dreams. Oh god, that one Crabmeat, man. Bloody hell. Well, that was surprisingly painless. I'm going to get the ratings up for the stage first, and then explain them. Yep, it's that low. Now I know, with Green Hill Zone I actually factored in how many attempts it took to map out the zone, and I've done the same thing here. Here's the thing, it took a mere 2 lives to map out this zone. Had I not made a shortcut in Act 2, it possibly could have taken a few more lives, but not that many more. The pipes are not that hard to memorise. Once you got the timing down, you're not failing them ever again. With so few attempts to actually map out the zone, this leaves only a few difficult portions of the level. The final trek with the moving platform, that is hard, but one difficult section does not a difficult level make. And that really is the only hard part of the level. That and the badnik bombs are also gits, but they were always gits. And we're now finally left with the rating for the boss. And what a sad, pathetic excuse for a metallic Sonic this is. This is by far one of Robotnik's worst creations. The sheer design flaw in the fact its spin attack can't even hurt you if you're properly prepared is utterly baffling. Had the spin attack been able to hurt you whilst you were also in spin form, this might have been a difficult and fun fight, but it's left with simply you bouncing around the arena and him bouncing around the arena. This is by far the weakest of the mechanical Sonics, by far, and only barely ekes out a 1 rating because its attacks do come in quick and fast, and it is damn hard to hit the damn thing. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. We are left with one single final zone, which is the Crystal Egg Zone, and this may prove to be somewhat of a challenge. So I'll see you next time.